Previously on Adventures with Nick and Bree.
Cut that.
And now back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Na 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 na.
Na 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 na.
Na 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 na. Ooh. Na 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 na.
These are my dreams. I want one of these.
How do we get like a fairy tale cottage in the middle of a city?
I know. I feel like Snow White in there. Like, we have to get. There is some place, I don't remember where it is, that's like a recreation of Snow White's in the Seven Dwarfs cottage. And I'm like, that's what I want to live in. Like, just
That'd be fun.
ridiculous, tricked out cottage that's like has a water. What's this called? The water
Fall? Fountain?
No, the thing where it like spins it, like in
A water wheel.
Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
Like in like a mill, you know?
Yeah, a water wheel.
That. I want to be Snow White and have a sick cottage.
In the middle of downtown Portland.
Yes.
Done.
I also want animals to clean the house for me.
Alright, so St. Joe's,
Scarborough.
Maine.
Super good.
Like more of like a stop on a road. Like this place is way more like small. I mean, it's like there's the place.
Yeah, Scarborough's like a.
There's like a back road right there.
Scarborough's kind of it's where I grew up, and it's sort of a beach town, marsh town.
Yeah, a lot of marshes.
So it's way less urban.
This place does like crazy, like, I mean, you guys saw the menu. There's like a lot of like standard stuff, but also it's all about the biscuit here. Like the biscuit is insane.
It is really good. I will say that St. Joe's is like not your like light, healthy option.
Yeah.
So we did go for a vegetarian one for this one because we were so full of food that
Because we
like,
just had steak.
what is the lightest thing we can do? So we ordered the Popeye.
Yeah.
Which is egg, spinach, and what kind of cheese? Feta cheese?
Feta. The thing about also here is that like it's not a separate thing. Like, so basically what they do is they like cook an omelet and then put the ingredients in the omelet and then fold the omelet into the sandwich.
Yeah, so it's really good, but it's not your lighter fare by any means. Okay, ready?
Alright, here we go. Popeye. Let's do this.
Popeye, let's see. Good?
Yeah. Well, there's something about like, I mean, like, unlike the Ohno sandwich, there's no spicing in this, so it's just egg, but because it's got like the feta and everything going on, it's unbelievably delicious.
And that biscuit.
Yeah.
Those biscuits are super good.
It's somehow like, it's a very heavy sandwich, but somehow the biscuit is like,
Fluffy and...
yeah, it's not crumbly like a biscuit, so like it doesn't like fall apart in your hand, but also it's like super light at the same time. It's technology that the government needs to figure out what's going on here.
Oh my god. It's very greasy. And hard to eat. Eating on camera is not something I've gotten good at. Okay. Oh, brisket's so good. I'm like so full, but this is still really good. It's so greasy. It's literally dripping. Look at this. So, it's all butter. It's super good. I feel like if you're down for like something a little heavier, but more creative and fun, this place is really awesome.
Yeah, also like if you're like looking for something off the beaten path and like something that's like a little bit more local, like all the places that we've gone are local, but this kind of has that like seek it out and find it vibe, whereas the other two
are more touristy, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is a good if you're going to the beach. Scarborough's beach is not very far from here, so this is like a good beach stop.
This is also close to 95 and 295, so if you're going up north somewhere, it's a good stop off.
Yeah, so super good.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Forest staircase. Yeah. So we did breakfast sandwiches. We're wandering in the woods to work off the large amount of food that we just ate.
Maybe work off like half of one of those breakfast sandwiches.
Half of that last breakfast sandwich.
Cool. So now we're on a random trail in Scarborough.
Yeah.
Look at these fallen trees. This is so cool.
I get paranoid that stuff is poison ivy because I'm like really allergic to poison ivy. So anything that I see that's like remotely like has that kind of like reddish thing going on where it's like, ooh, does that plant look greasy? Can that grease hurt me? Oh, check it out. Blueberries.
Oh, nice.
Wait, where is it? Right there.
Right here.
Look at that guy.
There's two right there.
Blueberries. So starting off. Okay, we started at Picket, 158 Picket. We had a standard,
bagel with sausage, egg, and cheese.
It was like very flavorful, and also like it was like this cheese had like a tang to it, like it was like a cheddary, you know, like sharpness, and also like the bagel's cheese and whatever spicing they had on the sausage was really good.
I feel like it's good if you want like a really like awesome classic with like super fresh bagels.
Also, in addition, that place is so funky.
Yeah, and the staff is really nice and cool. And whoa, look at this thing.
Oh, are we getting in this thing?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Wow.
Thoughts to be continued. We're getting inside a thing. We'll meet you at the thing.
Hi, my name's Bree, and welcome to my crib. Look at this thing. This thing's so dope. So, got my tree here, and my couch, and my other tree right there.
All right, we're hanging out in our tree fort.
The thing is, we'll have to take a far away clip from this, but this thing is super sick.
So then next up we went to Ohno, which is like a classic of the Portland Peninsula.
And it's packed in there, so if you want to go there, I suggest ordering ahead of time.
Yeah.
They don't have like a hold system, so here's what they'll say. Hi, Ohno, can you hold? And they'll just put the phone down.
So then you hear, okay, so 2 number 2s and can I get a name for that?
So, but they're awesome, and so if you order ahead of time, it usually takes like 10 minutes, and then you can pick up your sandwich and peace out instead of waiting a super big line.
And also, if you're staying in Portland itself, like if you're on the peninsula, like it's a great option.
Yeah.
Also, that sandwich is amazing. The bagel, I don't often get the bagel from there, and it's kind of a lot of bread, but it was still great. I usually get the English muffin though, which I feel like limits because then you just don't have as much like filler.
Yeah, they have a lot of different kinds of options there too for...
Yeah, the one that everybody talks about I think is the sriracha maple syrup prosciutto craziness, which...
There's a Spam one.
Yep.
We didn't try that. We weren't brave enough to get the Spam. But yeah, they have really, really good sandwiches, and also I think the people there are really nice. But it does get packed, so I take that on the road.
Yeah, and what we did, we just went to the Western Prom, which is like, you know, it's a little bit of a haul, but it's totally worth it to get there. And then there's also like some other stuff in the area of actual Ohno that you could sit at probably.
Yeah.
And then St. Joe's, off the beaten path. Like, it's a haul to get to if you're staying in Portland, for sure. Like, it's not just over the bridge. It's like, it's grandmother's house.
Over the river and through the woods.
Yeah.
But Scarborough's really cute in general, too. So if you're in Maine, visiting Scarborough is fun. We're in Scarborough currently.
And if you're like cruising through, like if you're on like 95 or something heading north to like, if you're heading up to camp, Maine reference, then it's like easy enough to like stop off the highway, grab something there, and then get back on.
Yeah, theirs is more, it's definitely a heavier sandwich.
Yeah.
It's definitely great, like, we were just saying when we closed the car door, we could like see like our fingerprints on the car door. So it's like definitely greasy and buttery, but really good, and those biscuits are amazing.
Insanely
and
delicious.
So we did the Popeye, which is their feta, spinach, and tomato egg sandwich. They have a lot of really, really cool, funky options, as well as like, if you want just a normal bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, that's there too.
They also have, I mean, they have an insane one called the Patty Joe, which has the hash brown inside. And if you want to go into a food coma, then it's a great option.
Yeah, so I would suggest maybe splitting one of those.
Yeah.
Or not eating 3 in one day.
3 in 1 day isn't bad.
Yeah, so I don't think we can really pick a winner.
Well, we ordered different things from each one. If I had to pick, if I had to rank them personally, wait, okay. So it's like a gun to your head situation for ranking. You rank first and then I'll rank mine.
Based on the sandwiches that we got today, but like I think if we ordered different things from different places, it would rank differently.
Yeah.
I think I liked the St. Joe's one the best.
Interesting.
Because of the feta cheese, because I'm all about like getting like a not fancy, but like different kind of cheese.
Bougie cheese.
Bougie cheese! I'm all about like, if you put like brie cheese on a sandwich or like anything a little different. 2 would probably be Picket St, which I usually rank Picket St higher because I just really like their bagels. So like if I was getting a bagel with cream cheese, Picket St's like always the top. And their sandwiches are still really good, but they don't necessarily have as many super funky options there. But like as far as like the quality of like the actual bagel and from scratch, it's made there, super good. So that one's really close. And then Ohno, I'll probably say, the thing is like I'm not ranking it as like low.
Yeah.
Like,
no, it's still really good.
These are our favorite places, so like it might have been different if we had gotten the vegetarian one that I wanted to try, but the steak was really, really good.
Yeah.
At least for what we ordered today, I think that the St. Joe's one was my favorite because it was a little bit different. But yeah, I guess for today that's what I would say, but I could switch any of those depending on what's ordered. So like if I got, you know, one of my favorites from Ohno, or just got to have like
the bagel at
with cream
Picket
and cheese, like one of my favorite bagels there, then they could all be switched.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm gonna go reverse order. I'm gonna start with 3.
Your least favorite.
My least favorite of my favorite.
Yeah.
I think St. Joe's. But I think also what might be influencing that is that it was the third sandwich that I had, and I was getting a little full. I thought it was delicious, and I loved the feta, and I loved how kind of like it was just like an egg. Like I liked that.
It's an omelet on a sandwich.
Yeah, and it was scrambled, so like scrambled style tasting eggs as opposed to like egg whites, and that was delicious. But I think that's number 3 for me. Okay. I think number 2, is Ohno.
Okay.
And number 1, that Picket sandwich.
Well, you really like the Asiago bagel too.
Yeah, cheese bagel. But also that back deck. I mean, like the whole place in general, like is so funky.
Ambiance-wise, Picket St definitely takes it.
Yeah.
But when I go there, I always order like the sesame with their cream cheese, which is just really good. So there's so many good breakfast sandwich places here that we could like probably make a whole part 2 video to this.
We're definitely gonna have to. Well, we'll at least do a part 2. Who knows if we'll make it to a part 3?
But these were, I think, probably the ones we frequent the most.
Yeah, it was the ones that we thought of immediately because it's the ones that we eat at all the time. All the time. But I don't know, like also if there's any places that we'll keep an eye out, and we might even go even more off the beaten path, like less sandwich centric places and places that just have sandwiches for the next time.
Some of the brunch places around here.
Yeah.
The brunch places.
There's a lot of brunching happening in Portland.
Yeah. Because us hipsters, we can't have a house, so we get a
avocado
brunches.
toast.
But yeah, this was super fun. We have ideas for other food ones that we want to do, but we're gonna have to think of a plan to spread it out so that we're not totally full before 11 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. But we're gonna go walk around and walk off some of that food in this gorgeous place.
This is our new house, I thought.
Yeah.
This is nice.
We just put a down payment on a tree.
Woo! Scarborough tree, 100 grand.
But breakfast sandwiches, Portland, Maine area. We did it.
We did. Good stuff, guys.
We wandered into the most beautiful, most buggy place in the world.
I know, I have the problem of like loving the look of nature but hating bugs. So I'm like, oh, it's so pretty. And like there was a snake and I was like, oh, look at the dog. Like,
If we don't make it out of this alive, tell our loved ones we love them, and
thanks
somebody edit together this vlog for us.
Thanks for the breakfast sandwiches. We died doing what we loved.
I like how every time I get close to, there's like a cricket off in the distance, and we'll get closer, and the cricket's like...
You just wanted to do your cricket sound.
I did. It's a really good cricket sound.
It is. There's so many bugs.
We're almost to the observation deck.
Oh my god.
Almost there. We made it to the observation deck.
We did, and there's
Look
a
at this.
lobster chair.
Look at this. It's beautiful. It kind of smells like poop. A little bit.
Well, it's marshland. And there's this awesome lobster trap rocking chair. So, we made it. Yeah, if you're
So many bugs. All right, we gotta go. Enough of that sitting.
We're both thoroughly covered.
Yeah, we're covered in bug bites.
But it's beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
Because marshland equals mosquitoes.
All right, so we made it to the observation deck. Breakfast sandwiches.
Oh, we're still recording.
Oh.